on our way to Joshua Tree. It is already 91 degrees, but it's like we're on vacation. I kind of want to like sleep in one day, so we like slept until about 9 and got food and stuff. But I'm not planning on doing like strenuous hikes. Choya Garden, Arch Rock, School Rock, and maybe like whatever they recommend at the visitor center. And then I don't know, kind of want to head to Salton Sea. It's kind of on the way back. It's like the second lowest point in like North America, and there's like a ghost town there. And then we try to like find our way back to like Mecca, and maybe try to do like a hike there. But we'll just see how it goes. We still also want to go back and get dinner, maybe go take a club. So we'll see what happens. But either way, it's gonna be fun. I think it's number 17th National Park for me, 15 for him. So it's always cool just like checking another one off our list. Kind of cool looking into them. Yeah, there's like a date farm, and yeah, it's kind of cool. There's like, I don't know, you saw like 5 different kinds of palm trees. This one, the California one, some small ones, some blue ones, probably over 5. Yeah, I never saw a date farm, so it's kind of different. It's like palm trees, desert, mountains. That's pretty much how it feels like the landscape is in Palm Springs. That's Salton Sea. It's pretty big, it looks like. I think it's bigger than Tahoe. That's not as deep, obviously. But it was made by accident, and for whatever reason, like, it kept getting saltier and saltier. Oh yeah, like water like brought salt into the area, and it killed off all the plants and fish. Except for like tilapia live here, they're introduced. Brine shrimp, I think like pupfish and pupfish are endangered. It used to be like a resort town. I'm reading the thing right now. But yeah, it's also, like I said, like the second lowest place. So pretty cool to check out. There is mountain lions, bobcats, coyotes, foxes, sidewinders, is what they're called, rattlesnakes, bunch of lizards, hawks, owls, a lot of wildlife in this desert, tortoises and stuff. I guess like there's also a bunch of salts. There's some fossils of like ancient like animals. This would be like more of like probably like the Baja kind of like sea. Gulf of California extended all the way up to right here. No, I'm just talking.
Oh, I'm like...
Yeah. Silly Billy. Oh, this ground feels weird. I don't know if it's part of the ocean, but like, or part of the sea. Yeah. It's like soft for being so dry. It's like your foot kind of like dips down a little bit. Feels weird. But yeah, a lot of animals died at one time. So that's why it smells kind of funky. It felt so weird. It's like you're walking on like clay.
Yeah, because the sea sits in the pool.
Yeah.
So that like a flood brought the sea accidentally, and then sand deposits closed it off and turned it into a sea.
What he has said. Train. Yeah, it smells like dog. Reminds me of Mono Lake. Very salty, kind of funky smelling place.
No, Mono Lake was that.
Also a shit ton of flies. Only if I can see them, but there you go. But I think it's time to go. It's hot. Came to see a lake. Depending on where you're at. Oh fuck, there's some down me. There's like funky little places like the unincorporated cities, but I don't want to go that far. What? Yeah, the smalls kind of come and go, but it's a cool place to check out. Just no, it's pretty hot right now. It's like high 80s. Yeah, feels like another planet kind of vibes right here. Apple Maps took me to like, it's the right road, but not the right like trailhead. There's no trailhead. It's pretty much, we had to go for like a bit along this like road. But I gotta say, this is pretty beautiful. It's weird. Like like different color rocks. Those weird holes in the rocks. Those look trippy. Like they almost look like they're like man-made almost, when like they're really high on the rock. It's like I don't know how they're formed. Very bumpy though. You can make it a 2-wheel. When we got to like a certain point, it said 4x4, but you do not need 4x4 on this road. It's not that bad. I saw like a little Mazda going by. I saw a minivan going by. We're in all-wheel drive, but yeah, 2-wheel drive will be fine. Yeah, it's like 91 degrees to cool down a little bit. But we hiked the Wire Pass in Utah. That was hella hot, so I felt like it would be okay. And we got more water this time. Last time, like, my friends didn't bring that much water. That rock right there, that one's like so many different colors. It's beautiful.
That one is pretty.
That one and then that one.
Going on to the velvet.
Yeah, they're both really pretty. Kind of reminds me of like Artist Palette a little bit. For being in the desert, there really is like a lot of beauty to it and a lot of wildlife that like people don't really like think about. I don't think so myself, but it's not that bad. There's shade. When you go to Wire Pass, you're not instantly in the canyon. This one, you're pretty much in the canyon. Wire Pass, you had to hike to get there. And it got pretty warm. This one, yeah, already in shade. Yeah. The last little bit, there's no shade. But even when we weren't in the shade, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, it's kind of stuck looking. Looks pretty. What I'm gonna say about the shade, there's no shade right here. Nah, we'll be good. Got water, you got some water. We're ready to climb some ladders. Painted Canyon, I think there's some spots where you have to climb with the ladder. Makes it kind of cooler. And at some points it gets kind of tight. So far, we went the wrong way. No really clear signs, but I should kind of guess when I saw a sign that said ropes. And I saw a ladder on the right. All trails let us know, but it let us know like later on. But we didn't go too far. It was like 5 minutes to walk back. Yeah, the other side had more shade. This part, pretty sunny. But it's gonna be fun. Got our own water. I don't feel like I'm dying. But we also just started this. I think it's like 4 miles round trip. Wasn't too bad. After this, head to Joshua Tree, and those ones are gonna be a lot shorter hikes. That was the biggest wild lizard I've ever seen. I'll look it up later, but that's pretty cool. Ooh. A lot of pretty rocks. And it looks like it's getting a little narrower right here. Might be getting into some ladders.
And shade.
And shade. Honestly, I said it before in my other videos, it's kind of hard walking on sand. But then it's like, this is like loose gravel. It's still easier than sand, but still, it's not the funnest. What? Yeah, shade, wonderful shade.
Our ladder.
Our first ladder, guys. Woo woo. First ladder so far. Woo. Did that like one-handed. Carrying this. Baby rattlesnake. Yeah. Ooh. This part's pretty narrow. We're almost done, so I don't even know what's at the end of this. But it's pretty cool. You can already feel like a slight like temperature drop. The whole park's pretty cool. Kind of hard to see rattlesnakes when they match the color of the floor. Scary. But I don't know, I'm constantly looking down so I don't step on a snake. That's like I also want to look up and look at the canyon. Because look at that. Beautiful. Almost done. Can't wait to get back to the car with some AC on and make our way. But
it's not that hot right now.
it's not that bad, but still, I can feel good with like AC on and make our way to Joshua Tree. Yeah, I was telling Juan Carlos like some of it looks like Red Rock. It's not red, like Red Rock Canyon in California. But the way like some like the hills look like they have like the beginning formations like hoodoos. But what's that do? That doesn't even do anything. Juan Carlos saw me hold my hand up higher while he almost fell. Fucker twisted his ankle too earlier and ran into some bushes. Like dummy. But yeah. So ready to go to the car.
Oh my god, look at those red rocks.
Stupid. I got some like granola bar, but like fuck, I was like, I don't want to eat that because it's so dry. Might as well just eat that in the car. I'm not like walking. And I was like, there's candy in the car, but I don't want to get dehydrated from all that sugary shit and like lack of water from this fucking hike. Yeah, first stop. I don't know. I looked at some other places. They didn't really seem too interesting. First stop, Cholla Gardens. There is a lot of them. Also, driving here, there's still a lot of people here. It's like 5:30, and yeah, the parking lot's pretty much filled. So kind of excited. I mean, like you kind of see what it looks like from the parking lot, but might as well just do this short little hike.
It's pretty good.
Okay, say joke. Okay, these are called Cholla. Cholla. What's your joke, Juan Carlos?
I don't want to say that.
Oh, we saw that there was wood rats in here, and Juan Carlos said
More like desert hood rats. Because they're cholas.
it's so funny. Literally, it was to die for. A Joshua tree. It's hard. Pretty pointy. Wait, so that's not a Joshua tree? Oh, that's its cousin. So Joshua tree is not actually a tree, it's the largest member of the yucca. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Large member of the yucca. Huh?
It's related to a yucca. It's not a yucca.
No, it said it was. I looked at it. It said it on the
Oh, you
thing.
did see it too?
Yeah.
It's yucca.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why they're like pretty similar, except for like those ones just grow taller. They're the tallest yucca.
Huh?
They're the tallest ones. Obviously.
Joshua trees grow kind of crazy.
Yeah, the boulders kind of remind me of like when they're in Tremors. I think that was actually filmed in Alabama Hills. Yeah, kind of like similar landscape with that big boulders and stuff. We made it. I wish my phone wasn't as good at night vision. It almost looks like the sun. I don't know, it's on video though. I don't know how you turn off on video, but either way, it is. But we are on our way to the cactus garden. I forgot what it's called. Something like an M. I'll put in the video later, but a lot of cactus.
Morton Botanical Garden?
That one.
Morton.
Morton Botanical Garden. It looks cool. They also have like a pet tortoise, but honestly, the zoo is nice. It's heckin' nice. They had like a bunch of plants, and it's spread out like a lot, and like it didn't seem like a zoo. Like it was weird. Like
5 minutes away.
Oh, it's only 5 minutes away. But yeah, like that might be hard to beat because they had a lot of plants there, so we'll see how this goes. Feels cool in here. That's scary. Oh, like that one moved. Did it touch you?
No. I didn't feel it.
Well, they just touched your shirt. Oh, I'm gonna need a map or like anything, or like a plant identifier. I got this guy right here. He knows like all his cactus and stuff. He's like super expert about everything. He laughs like he didn't identify so many plants at the zoo. Horses, but this one's the largest.
Oh, he looked up at you.
Right, okay, I waved at the other one and the other one started
Okay,
coming
calm
towards me.
down.
I started talking, this one's looking right at me. Hi. Little tiny flowers. Little tiny flowers. Pretty little guy. Had a fun time there. I'd probably go back and actually explore more of the city of Palm Springs itself, and not so much like the hiking, and probably just enjoy the hotel. We didn't go inside the pool at the hotel, but we had a fun time. Yeah, if you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later in my next video. Probably be up around maybe like March if I get my days off. Gonna do like another road trip to SoCal, but don't want to give too much away. You guys gotta wait and see.